Hello and good morning, everyone.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I am glad to welcome all of you to the monthly Executive Committee meeting of Finance Department. Thank you so much for your cooperation and your effort that make you all able to attend our meeting today. So, can we call this meeting to order?
Yes.
Can.
Thank you. Now, I would like to introduce Mrs. Shakila, the Corporate Secretary of Maju, Padu, and Berhad, who will establish that our meeting today has been duly and also that a quorum is present for the Finance Department meeting.
Thank you, Ms. Asdelina. Dear all, as stated in the notice, the purpose of this meeting is to brainstorming and discuss ideas how to meet the demands of the employee without hurting MPSB financial standing.
Okay, then, first of all, are there any absence for today?
Yes, they are Mr. Noor Azlan Yusuf and Ms. Farahin Fazil that has a business trip with our new client for housing project in Kedah.
Okay, then, thank you for informing me about that. So now, let's proceed our meeting today with the minutes from the last meeting.
Alright, Ms. As, we found out that the number of marble cutter service in item 5.1 was 150 and not 50 as stated. The other one is in the invoice that we sent to Rahmat Bumi Gemilang Resources Sdn Berhad. Item 6.2 was RM 25,000, not 2,500 as reported in the minutes.
All right. Is there anything else?
No.
Okay, then let's continue. Is there any matter arising?
Yes, Ms. As. I want to ask about the insurance that we are going to apply for the safety of the staff at site. It is complete already?
Yes, it's done, Ms. Shakila. Berjaya Bintang Insurance had been chosen. I had completed all the necessary procedure for the insurance application.
How about the progress of repairing the broken table at cafeteria?
About that, the damage on that table is too bad to fix. So I asked Mr. Amran to manage the situation. Almost 90% done. The 10% is still on progress. Since we need to waiting for the new set of tables from Medic Furniture Sdn Berhad.
That's great. Then, any progress for the budget of our private residential bungalows project, Ms. Shahira?
Yes, for that project, the budget that we have is 6 million ringgit with some investment from the new investor who involved in the collaboration with Putra Sdn Berhad.
Okay, thank you, Ms. Shahira. Let's continue with the main agenda for today.
Sure, Ms. As. Some of the employees are demanding for salary increasement as the company has not raised the pay to the employees from all levels since the past 3 years.
Yes, Ms. Asdelina. I also heard about the complaints few times already.
Okay. Have any of you told them about our company situation right now?
Yes, Ms. Asdelina. We already gave the announcement about the company, slow progress, and explained to them that our company is facing a downturn and we are having difficulty in making profit, but they still asking for higher salary.
Yes, Mrs. Dalina. Maybe because the cost of living is increasing, they are thought to be restless and a little bit depressed.
I see. So, what are our planning to overcome this issue?
Can I give an idea?
Yes, sure, Mrs. Maizatul, you can give your idea.
I think the best way to overcome this issue is to make some investment with other companies. Through this way, we can make a huge profit, although it is a little bit risky.
I think I am agree with it because for me, this is the fastest way to make profit. Making an investment in other company can also give us a chance to introduce our company to another investor. And if they know us, maybe one day they will invest in our company too.
I kind of agree with you. So, I think we should take the votes. Everyone in favor, please raise your hand.
Me.
All right then. Seems like we will take the idea for an action. Is there anything else?
Mrs. Astarina, how about we give incentive reward to the employee, like we give them some bonus if they make an outstanding performance during their work?
I agree. If we use this kind of way, it will motivate the employee to work hard, and at the same time, they will giving a profit to the company. It is like a win-win situations as both of us are getting more profit.
I get your point here. Giving incentive and reward to the employee will improve our productivity and we will achieve our company goals.
Does anyone disagree with this point?
No.
So,
No.
Okay, good. Secretary, please write this point too. So, do any of you have any more ideas?
Ms. Serena, can we cut the budget from another department? I think it is the fastest way as the employees are all very desperate.
I think I agree with this because we are in a hurry and maybe we can pay them more in the future. We can save our profit too.
Let's give the votes. Anybody who's agree, please raise your hand.
Miss, I don't think this is the right idea. I mean, if we cut the budget from another department, I'm afraid we will give a financial problem to them. And yet, we do not confirm that we will be able to give them more budget in the future. Let's do not be selfish and use more appropriate way to solve this problem.
yes, Miss Astarina, I am agree with Mrs. Samika. It is like we move the burden to them. Let's just keep this and settle in our department.
All right, then, if you say so, then I personally will look into this matter. And Secretary, please don't forget to write down every single thing in this meeting, and also please give it to me afterwards.
All right, Miss As, I will.
And for the next meeting, I think we should discuss about how to improve our employees' performance. Because lately, I was a little bit unsatisfied with their work.
I agree with you, Mrs. Astarina. Maybe the employee is unmotivated to work because the business has been slowed down and we are having difficulties in making profit. We should discuss about it later.
Mrs. Zanina, I think we should find another supplier for our raw material because the price from the previous supplier has been increased and it affected our budget for the next month.
Thank you for telling me. I almost forgot about that. And Mrs. Farah, can you be in charge of this matter to find our next supplier and also to tell us about the progress in our next meeting?
Yes, sure, Mrs. Astarina. I will look up into this matter as soon as possible.
All right, thank you, Mrs. Farah. Then before I forget, for the last one, I would like to inform all of you that one of our staff from the finance department, which is Mr. Zarul Ishak, our longest serving employee, will retire on 30 November 2020. So for that, I want to make a small tea party on that day. So Mrs. Farah and Mrs. Aina, can I ask both of you to organize this party for us?
Sure, Mrs. Asdalina. I am so happy for doing this since it will show our less appreciation towards him.
I am also glad for doing this, Miss Estelina.
Good then. So let's use the budget of around 800 ringgit for our last event with him.
Alright. Alright. Okay.
Okay, so what is our next agenda?
For the next agenda, we will set up the next meeting on Monday, 21 December 2020 at 9:30 a.m. in Padu meeting room.
All right. Any objection from any of you?
No.
No.
Okay, then if it's so, then I call upon Mrs. Shakila to present the full resolution of our meeting today.
Dear all, the full resolution of this meeting is we are going to make some investment with other company. Next, we will give incentive and reward to employee. Last, we will not cut the budget from other department because of this issue.
Thank you, Mrs. Shakila. So if that is all, I think let's end our meeting here. And as usual, any problem or issue, we will discuss in our next meeting. Last but not least, thank you for your participation during this meeting, and meeting is dismissed.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss
everyone.
Estelina.